Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Murder on K Street, a capital crimes novel, by Margaret Truman, performed by Phil Gigante. For my son, Thomas, my daughter-in-law, Nina, and my grandchildren, Olivia and Truman. Chapter 1. Washington smells good in springtime. The air is fresh and pure. The sweet scent of cherry blossoms is carried by gentle breezes from the Potomac and Chesapeake Bay, lifting spirits and promising renewal. Until spring fades to summer, turning the nation's capital into a domed stadium that traps the heat and humidity, as well as the stench of whatever political scandal might linger from the winter, and releasing foul vapors from the swamp on which the city is built, stinging the nostrils and eyes and erasing memories of springtime. This was one of those summer nights in Washington, D.C. The greenish, putrid air outside could be seen through the windows of the Mayflower Hotel's Colonial Room, where, in air-conditioned comfort, Illinois Senior Senator Lyle Simmons was winding up. Simmons was a speechwriter's dream. He was comfortable using the humorous asides sprinkled throughout his prepared text, delivering them as though they were impromptu. He had Johnny Carson's body language down to a T and had mastered some of Jack Benny's timing. Add to those techniques the widest, most engaging smile in the U.S. Senate, which he displayed with ruthless precision, his imposing height, 2 inches over 6 feet, a rich baritone voice, a full head of gray hair made less so with judicious use of darkening highlights, and a bespoke wardrobe, mostly from London, that draped nicely over his lean frame, and you had a potent package. His detractors and off-the-record colleagues felt that he talked too much, giving the impression that he was more comfortable speaking than listening. On-the-record journalists had occasionally used such terms as motormouth and blowhard, but most members of the press were kind. He worked hard at cultivating media approval, and reporters knew that for the most part, they would get the straight scoop from him. For the most part. He stepped down from the podium and was faced with dozens of outstretched hands and eager voices. "Great speech, Senator," someone said. "Keep telling it like it is." Simmons's chief of staff, Alan McBride, flanked the senator on one side, his press secretary, Peter Markowitz, on the other, as they slowly navigated through knots of the faithful toward the room's exit.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?